So a few years ago I got the e-reader, and then just a few weeks ago someone reminded me that this exists, Mario Party for the e-reader. I got that on eBay and it arrived today, so we're going to have a look at it. I've just been looking through the instructions, it's kind of confusing, and I'm going to try to explain it as best I can. So in the box there's this big sheet of paper which is kind of a playing field, but we don't need that just to look at this. So there's a deck, which that's not all the cards, and then there are coin cards, clothing cards, so there's a hat, clothes and shoes, and you can see each card has that costs 2 coins. So as you're taking your turn, you've got 5 cards in your hand. At the start, well, I think at the start you pick up a card and you can either place that down or use a card from your hand. So we've got 2 coin cards on the table. We can place like this one because it costs 2 cards. And then eventually you want to have placed enough of these coin cards to put all of these down. And then to win the game, you have the Superstar card, which you can see there requires all 3 to win. But then there's also other character cards like these ones you can play which do different things. Like take 1 coin card from any opponent's in-play cards and add it to your in-play cards so you can steal other people's coins. Or collect all hand cards from all players and shuffle them and distribute 5 to each player, so you just, well, every card that everyone has just gets shuffled to every other player. And then there's a bunch of other ones. You can block cards from being taken or a bunch of other things. So you take turns putting down cards. They all have different, well, not everyone has a different rule, but there's basically different rules for different cards. But the thing that makes it the most interesting thing is that it's an e-reader game. So there are certain cards, like these ones here are called duel challenge cards. So at some point in the game you might want to play one of these, and this one says choose an opponent to duel. If you win this duel, look at this opponent's hand and exchange any card with 1 in your hand. So you can swap a card. They might have something. They might have a card that you want, so you can swap it. Like you might need the clothes, so you can take someone's clothes. And now this is an e-reader card, so we're gonna get the e-reader and have a look. And yes, this is a backlit modified Game Boy Advance. It's extremely good. Oops. So yeah, this is the Waluigi card. It's Time Bomb Ticks. So this is one of the 2-player games, so you're going to be versing your opponent for the chance to take one of their cards. I haven't actually played this, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Push numbers in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So now it's the player 2 is going to attempt the same thing. Oh, that's 4. Okay, so because I did it faster that time, or faster than player 1, player 2 wins. So then, according to this card, player 2 won, so the person who played this card would have lost, so they wouldn't have been able to swap a card. So that's one way the e-reader can come into it. So there's other cards, which I'm not sure exactly what the difference is, but like there's this one here that costs 1 coin. Exchange 1 of your hand cards with any in the discard pile, so you can look through the discard pile and find another one. I'll have a look to see what this one is. Okay. So I'm also not sure what it means by free challenge. I think this is just, yeah, I don't know. It wants us to catch. Oh, okay. I'll give that another try, hey? Cast the magic hand to catch that blue fish. Nope. Anyway, that's what that one is. And so if we were successful in catching that, we would be able to get or exchange a card from the discard pile. Now, there are also other cards that are not mini games, like this one here, Lakitu. It's basically a glorified dice roll that gives you different options. So if we were to play this, you can take up to 3 cards, 3 coin cards from the discard pile. So you get some free coins, I think. So Lakitu's luck.
Scanning of that code complete. Start application.
So now that's allowing us to take up to 5 coins from the discard pile. And then there's also a Bowser version of that, which discard the in-play coin cards of all players, including the person playing this card, Suppose we'll check to see what that actually does.
Scanning of dot codes complete. Start application.
So discard all. Yeah. So that's just a dice roll kind of thing. That's a first look at Mario Party. I forgot there's also these ones. But seems kind of a very cool card game that is also kind of confusing. It's more just of an interesting thing that they made a card game that also uses the e-reader for mini games and other stuff. So yeah, I hope that's been interesting even though I haven't been super clear about it. But it's been interesting for me anyway, so thanks for watching.